Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to Epic Battle Fantasy 2. For those of you who may have not been paying attention, I recently played the first Epic Battle Fantasy, and I put the entire game in a single video on its hardest difficulty. A bit of an interesting experimentation I did, yes I know, but I felt like playing it because I know, and for those of you who don't know, Google won't be supporting Flash by the end of 2020. So I want to play whatever Flash games I think I'm interested in playing till the before the year ends. And I know with these games in particular are ones that I've kind of had the interest in making a Let's Play out of, because I know the third, fourth, and fifth game are available on Steam. The first and second game here, though, is not, which is why I want to play them and make a Let's Play out of them before they get shut down, in case I do get maybe some potential spark of interest from playing this game. Once again, this game is made by Matt Rozak. So like always, similar to last time, I'll leave a link in the description to his channel as well as a link to the site this game is available on, so you have the chance to play it for yourself before Flash gets Thanos off of Google. Now, one good thing about this game is, unlike the first game, like, pretty much if you got game over at any point, you had to restart all the way back at the beginning of the game. So, because of that, I just saw it best to do the entire video in a single recording, or the entire game in a single recording. This one I know for a fact has checkpoints this time around, so for sure it'll be a good idea to probably split this into separate parts, so I don't overwhelm you with a massive video again. But here we go. Epic Battle Fantasy 2. Let's start a new game. In a sense, this is basically a continuation of the first game. And for those of you, I do believe it gives you a summary of what happened at the end of the first game. It wasn't anything too special, but let's go ahead and get into it. See here, choose a difficulty setting. Like always, we're going right into epic mode. Also, I think this is the first game to have actually an original soundtrack, because in case you couldn't tell from the first game I think its soundtrack was pretty much taken from other games, while this one I think has a bit more of an original soundtrack, at least I think. I don't know, I'd have to ask Matt himself or something, but I don't know. But anyway, similar to what I did in the previous video, I'm going to do epic mode, where enemies deal 40% more damage and have other bonuses. Play this... Hey, I have a life, but I'm going to play it anyway, because it's going to be from playing this that I'll probably get a life out of this. But nonetheless, let's get into this. So, after the events of the first game, the world was left in a devastated state. The menacing evil that was terrorizing the universe was destroyed, but with such force that seismic and gamma waves tore the Earth apart. It was not an ideal victory. For many years, the sky was covered with a thick, poisonous smoke, and the global climate took a radical twist. Many creatures began to mutate from the effects and became vicious, attacking people and spreading further disease. Although the Earth eventually began to recover, the order was severely disrupted. There was much competition as to how the human race could be strengthened as to avoid another similar tragedy. While survivors debate and struggle to rebuild their lives, an ambitious man takes his opportunity to conquer the lands. Gathering an army of beasts and machines, he rampages across the continent, destroying all life in his way in the name of peace. After a slow and painful recovery, our heroes prepare for another epic battle. They have mastered new skills and met new allies along the way to replace their fallen and forgotten comrades. Their journey begins in the Kitten Kingdom, whose occupants have shown them kindness and support whilst they were injured, but now they must make a hasty escape. So, there's a couple of differences, I believe, in this game. One is that you aren't required to play as Matt first on your turn. You can actually switch between Natalie and Matt to decide who goes first. Matt still has most of his usual abilities, though along with some new abilities as well. Okay, still has the same special abilities. Any new swords? Okay, still the typical Rune Blade. Oh yeah, that's right. Instead of the Devil's Sunrise being your MP drainer, it's the Rune Blade that's the MP drainer. The Blood Blade still drains HP from foes. Wait, Anarchy. Yeah, still a lot of interesting stuff, but nonetheless... what items do we have? Oh, I didn't even realize that we didn't even get to shop anywhere at the start. We just given the items we have. Well, nonetheless, let's see what Natalie can do. Seems Natalie has her typical white magic. Any new black magic? Let's see here. That. Oh, toxic. Basic poison attack poisons the foe. Okay. Siphon targets all foes and seals their magic and special abilities. Okay. And then, of course, Pulsar. So we can summon, let's see here, Wait, why can't I summon Ion? Even though we're at the required amount of MP? I guess because we're not powerful enough or something? I don't know, but let's see here. Scanbot scans a foe and returns info on their weaknesses, HP, and other stats. Slime Bunny gives the party regen status, which slowly regenerates HP for a few turns. The Beholder hits all foes and lowers their defense, also has a hidden move. And Meow Meow attacks all foes for massive physical damage, sometimes does double damage and damages the party. So let's start out with Scanbot to scan these enemies over here. To start off. So right now we're dealing with regular kitten enemies. Type Furry Beast, Class Grunt, HP 5000, Defense. The ones with the they have 0 but are given an extra 100 with a shield. Elemental weakness, poison and fire. Status immunity, none. Special attributes may carry shield, drops shield when hit. Appears in several flavors. They are not that great though. Yeah, so you can learn their weaknesses essentially. So let's go ahead and... how much damage does Matt deal to a normal? Oh, 1 hit. Okay. So why not this turn? Have Natalie attack to get rid of the shield. And then have Matt attack to take out the other kitten. You got a potion. Yeah, so like always, the first enemies are easy, because... Yeah, So let's have Matt attack that cat. Have Natalie attack that. Oh yeah, I believe the characters have a little bit more conversation in this game than normal. That's right. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do we got up next? After the cat's got a max potion. Well, at least the game's giving us items more often. Oh, yikes, that's a big enemy. Oh, how did that not take him out? Yikes, Matt is getting taken down fast. Let's go ahead and switch to the Blood Blade at this time. To go ahead and start draining some HP. And let's have Natalie attack the one with the shield. Alright, so... Wait, why is Natalie's eyes like that? Probably because of whatever she just got stunned with. But like always, let's summon the scan bot, because I can only scan one at a time. It's not that big of a deal. But But let's see what we got here. Name Red Bee, type aggressive insect, class grunt. A lot more HP than the cat, of course, and a little bit of evasion. Elemental weakness, fire, thunder, wind, status immunity, poison. Special attributes may inflict poison and lower defense. Making that one probably a dangerous one to go after. Yikes, really trying to... Ooh! So, I'm not sure if you guys played the Final Fantasy games before, but this is... I believe whenever your characters get hit enough, this red meter charges up, which is essentially the limit meter. So whenever enough damage is dealt, they can unleash a limit break, which I personally don't want to use that yet, so for now I'm just going to stick with a regular drain. And then have Natalie use a... just use a fireball. There we go. What's up next? More cats. Alright, let's go with a... with the Swift Band. Let's go with the Wind Slash to remove their shields. And then unleash... Let's go with a Lucky Star on this cat over here. See, I really don't want to go using that limit break yet. So that limit break will be useful. Oh wait, that thing didn't even have a shield. Why did I do that? We don't need to worry about MP yet. Yeah, a bit of dialogue boxes up there. Okay. Here's where things start getting interesting. So we're already at our first boss, so once again, I'm going to summon the scan bot. To see this thing's weaknesses. But yeah, I'm glad they added some new stuff into the game. Okay, name, kitten cart, type, portable fortress, HP 60,000, elemental weakness, poison and fire, status immunity, none, special attributes, a battering ram built with the most advanced technology available to the animal kingdom. Alright, so let's... unleash. What do I want to unleash? Why don't we go with... no, not that. Oh yeah, instead of Mog bringing you an item, No Legs brings you an item instead. That cat from the first game, yeah, that cat's now on our side now. So why don't we just go with Eruption for now? Yeah, that thing will take a while to be taken down. So why don't we unleash the Limit Break at this time? Which unleashes a ton of damage. Wow. And go ahead and have Natalie heal herself. Yeah, it's only a flesh wound. It's not that big of a deal. Besides, he can keep healing with the Blood Blade. So why don't we try out the new Toxic spell to see how much... 'cause that should do poison damage. Yeah. So there we go there. Got an ether. Wave complete. Select a stat bonus. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I can select a stat bonus for my characters. Alright, so let's have, for the stat bonus, we'll definitely want to focus mostly towards defense. So let's have them, for starters, focus towards defense for now. Select a skill bonus. There's Swordsman. Boost standard attack by 40%. Rock Solid boost defense by 8. Boost the power of Drain by 50. Let's go with Rock Solid to boost defense. Let's hear Mana Leech. Standard attack leeches MP from a foe. Mighty Mage boosts attack. Oh, okay. Magic sometimes counters magic attacks with Lucky Star. Lots of useful stuff. Let's go with Mana Leech since, you know, she already leeches MP from magic attacks, but... oh, wait, no. Standard attack leeches MP from a foe. Okay, so let's go with... let's start with the stat boost. Because I think we'll definitely want most of that. So area clear. Time for the next area. We got more of these dudes. So let's start with... Let's see here. Let's start with a regular attacks for Matt. Okay, Natalie's limit break is now available. I think for this turn, though, I want her to defend. Which was a good move on my part. A very good move on my part. Alright, since we don't need the limit break, I know what Natalie's limit break is, and we don't need it yet, because Natalie's limit break is more support-based. And yeah, I can guarantee you we don't need it yet. Alright, and oh, we can't use a regular attack. Alright, let's just use the weakest spell she has, Lucky Star. Because I want that thing to go down. It didn't even touch you. How could it touch you if it missed? Alright, let's have Natalie heal again, because she has plenty of MP at the moment. And, okay, I suppose we can now have Natalie unleash a spell. Let's try Thunderbolt. There we go. Oh, these are new ones. Okay. I think now might... No, not yet. Well, let's, like always, have Natalie, summon Scambot to see what these new enemies are. Those ones look tough. See here, a spiky moth, type plague carrier, class grunt, 21,000 HP, another 20 evasion, elemental weakness, fire, thunder, wind, status immunity, poison, may inflict poison, and lower defense, has a more powerful physical attack than the red bee. Yeah, that would make sense, based off what they look like. So let's use... No, let's keep using regular attacks for Matt. Because Matt already has some decent power. And of course they all aim for Natalie. So let's have Natalie defend this turn to get some more MP. There we go. Ooh, limit break's ready. Alright, let's go aim for the stronger one. There we go, and then let's have Natalie heal. We're playing on epic difficulty, and we're already only down to one left. Yeah, don't worry about Natalie, everyone. We're still only early on in the game, like we haven't even reached the first checkpoint yet. So we're still quite a ways from victory. Alright, so why don't we have Natalie use a fireball. So, based off the weaknesses it gave, does that mean Natalie also has a wind spell? I don't get it. Well, of course, now let's go for magic defense. Let's see here. Cleaver, boosts the power of certain ultimate attack by 40. Counter physical attack sometimes. The counter move sounds useful. Healer, boosts heal and heal more by 20%. That sounds useful. Boost resistance to all elements by 10%. Let's go with healer, because I want more powerful healing spells for sure. Here, are we at the first? Oh, we're at the first. You shall not pass. Oh, we got a guardian. Is that another mech in that mech maker game he mentioned in his last video? Well, nonetheless, like always, let's summon the good old scan bot to see what this thing's about. But I think now's a good time to start bringing up our defenses. Let's see here, type guardian, elite sentinel, class boss. Yep, with 170,000 HP And of course, an extra 100 defense with the magic defense with the shield, elemental weakness, thunder and bomb, immune to poison, special attributes. Each of its arms gives him new attacks and an extra turn. He can also repair them when they are destroyed. Okay, that sounds pretty tough. So let's go ahead and get the defense spell up. And it was a very good thing I did that. See, yeah, this thing's already tearing away at us. Destroy that. Why would I want to destroy the arms first? Okay, so I think now's a good time to activate Natalie's Limit Break. Where she does that and then heals a ton of health. And it also boosts your stats big time. So it's a very useful move to make. So let's start out with... And it greatly weakens the boss's attack. So why don't we start out with... Its stats are weakened big time, so now's a good time to unleash some powerful attacks. Its weaknesses are, if I remember correctly, both lightning and bombs, so let's go ahead and call upon an airstrike to deal some high damage there. Oh, I made a very good choice going with the counter move. Gonna have to think about, though, when it'll be necessary to... Alright. Have Natalie heal herself. Its attack and our defenses are raised, but this thing is still quite powerful. Thing is that, like... One, its defenses are lowered at the moment, so I want to aim for the main thing. Two, like, it can just regenerate its arms, so I don't want to just focus on something that'll regenerate quickly. Besides, yeah, see, exactly. I don't know how to stop the recovery. Wait, do I just have to take out the shield? Is that how I stop the recovery? So I think now's a good time to switch to the Rune Blade to drain away those weaknesses. Oh, she's had her limit break again already? Wow. That was fast. Alright, let's use a Thunderbolt on the main boss. Also, how did it raise its... Yikes, that's tough. Let's go ahead and activate both limit breaks at this time. Okay, stop staring out. Stop staring at what, Natalie? Let's go for the shield, because I think it's the shield that's healing. So I think as long as we take out the shield, we should be good. Alright, let's use Power Metal. Wow, Power Metal heals just as much as the heal spells do. Alright, your arms are down, but... Okay, so there's still no reason to go for that. Is there a way I can get rid of the... Let's see here, most effective... Is there something to weaken its defenses? Because I can't tell. But nonetheless, let's call upon another airstrike. And then have Natalie use another Thunderbolt. Because it can't stand against... Uh-oh. He's already down. Alright, revive him, Natalie. Does that mean Matt gets his turn back? Okay, yeah, he does. Good. Okay, they were definitely right about going for the arms. So let's use another Power Metal. see here. How many hits is it gonna take out the... How did that do nothing? Alright, just keep using power metal. And I guess for this turn I'm gonna have Natalie defend because she's running a bit low on MP. How did that deal so much damage? And of course now Natalie's... Okay, well, we already got game over at the start of the game. Well, not the very start of the game, but try it and seal or stun Guardian to stop his healing. How do you stun enemies in this game? Well, at least it gave some pro tips, but... Okay, yeah, this is gonna be hard. I'll probably, in the next video, start recording when I get to that boss again. Because, wow, that was tough. For what's literally the first boss in the game, that was actually really tough. And it really makes me question how much tougher the remaining bosses are gonna get. Well, then again, the bosses in the first game, like, there was only one hit thing to attack, which is what made things a little bit more simple. But here, there's actually probably gonna require a bit more strategy to... Can we continue? No, because I didn't even get the chance to save yet, because we didn't even make it to the first checkpoint. But I'll definitely continue recording in the next episode to see if we can get any farther. But for now, I'm going to end this episode here. Again, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing more of this. And if you enjoyed this video and wish to see more of my content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.